superhero.
The New York Times hailed Ivanka Trump as the most influential first daughter since Alice Roosevelt Longworth. Before Ivanka got involved in politics, she was busy building her own empire, an empire meant to inspire and empower women to create the lives they want to live. Here are 15 very private details Ivanka Trump does not want you to know. Ivanka Trump is a beautiful woman, no one can deny that. She was on Maxim's Hot 100 list in 2007 and the top 99 women of 2007 list. While she has not confirmed that she has had any work done, the general consensus among the public is that she had a nose job and underwent breast augmentation at some point in her early 20s. Indeed, if you've looked at her before and after pictures, her nose looks narrower than it used to and her breasts, well, not so narrow. Ivanka married Jared Kushner, a real estate mogul and New York Observer owner, publisher, who will serve as senior advisor in the Trump administration. Kushner's father, Charlie Kushner, above, spent time in prison for tax fraud and witness tampering, a total of 2 years. Some of that time was spent at a halfway house. The older Kushner was also convicted of making illegal campaign donations. Only a year before Ivanka wed Kushner, she broke up with him due to religious differences. Ivanka was a Presbyterian and Kushner is an Orthodox Jew. Kushner's parents hoped he would marry a Jewish woman. Kushner's refusal to take her side caused her to end things. There was trouble in paradise for a while until the two eventually reunited, with Ivanka converting to Judaism upon marrying Kushner. In the days leading up to Donald Trump's inauguration, Ivanka Trump is reportedly already wheeling and dealing when it comes to her own political agenda. Reports have surfaced that Ivanka has been hosting secret dinner parties with powerful women, her most recent one which was inside Wendy Murdoch's home. Whether you're working at raising a family, whether you're working in a corporate capacity, whether you're freelancing and doing both, that's okay. We all have to architect the lives that we want to live and really break that sort of stereotype of what being a woman who works looks like. The point is that the majority of women don't have the luxury, like Ivanka does, to make choices. Republicans ignored the self-promotion and praised Ivanka for wearing a frugal dress, under $200, compared to Chelsea Clinton's dress worth over $2,000, which she wore to the DNC. She stirred up a lot of controversy when she used her appearance on 60 Minutes as a means to promote her jewelry line. Specifically the $10,800 bracelet she was wearing during Donald Trump's first televised interview after becoming president-elect. After the interview, she sent a promotional email, which advertised the bracelet, saying it was her favorite bangle. Many were not thrilled, and this time, at over $10,000, she couldn't pull the frugal card. Ivanka Trump is always at Donald Trump's side. She has been called the favorite. Apart from the questionable comments he has made about her body and looks over the years, the two seemed to have a close father-daughter relationship, despite him not being terribly involved or even a present father as Ivanka grew up. First of all, Ivanka seems to always have business on her mind, just like her father. Both have been accused of using his political platform as a means to do business. Ivanka has also been involved in her own share of shady business transactions, just like her father. Ivanka Trump's fashion line has been shrouded in controversy. For one, it has come to light that the majority of Ivanka's fashion line is actually produced outside of the U.S. In fact, The majority of the line is produced in both China and Vietnam, two countries that are very well known for their poor labor conditions. In the days leading up to Donald Trump's win, many people were arguing for the boycott of Ivanka Trump's clothing, #GrabYourWallet, due to her continued support of her father in spite of all of the sexual abuse allegations. It was easy to say, "You go girl," when Ivanka Trump was promoting 6 weeks of paid maternity leave in the midst of her father's presidential campaign. Never mind, of course, that single women, fathers and those who adopted children were not included in this plan. And then headlines surfaced that the women working for Ivanka's own company had to fight long and hard for paid maternity leave, with her company only very recently beginning to offer it. This bombshell was dropped by the former creative director, officer of Ivanka's clothing line. In a Facebook post, a former employee, Marissa Velez-Kraxberger, wrote, "Our team, the ones who created Women Will Work and the ones who the hashtag really stood for, fought long and hard to get her to finally agree to 8 weeks paid maternity leave. There is certainly nothing wrong with having a nanny or house cleaner. In fact, there should be much less shame involved in it, especially when we all know she can easily afford it. The problem is that Ivanka allows these contributors in her life to pass by completely unacknowledged, refusing to acknowledge all of the women and men that make her life possible, allows her to perpetuate the image of a woman doing it all, perhaps the biggest lie Ivanka has ever sold."